Hey, what is up guys? Hope you all having an absolutely fantastic day. Today I got a special video dedicated for low-end gamers with limited internet connection. I suggest a lot of good free games for you guys in my videos, but by looking at the comments I can see not everybody has the ability to download these bigger size games with limited internet connection. For an example, the games like Valorant and Fortnite pretty much can run on any kind of PC in these days, but come up with a bigger download size like 20 to 30 GB, so not everybody can download these games. So today I'm gonna share with you guys the top 10 popular free-to-play low specs games with extremely small download sizes, so everyone can download these games within few minutes and start playing. All these games that I'm gonna mention today have extremely small download sizes with less than 850 megabytes and pretty much can run on any computer or laptop these days. All these games are free online multiplayer games, so you can team up with your buddies and start playing, not worrying about the download sizes. So before moving into the video guys, if you like this type of content and still haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon so you're never gonna miss any upcoming videos. And if this video receives 100 likes within first 24 hours, I'll be dropping the part 2 of this video very soon. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, as number 10 we got the Brawlhalla Ultimate Showdown, which is extremely similar to the highly popular game Fall Guys. Some might call this game is a complete ripoff, but I would say it's a more like a free-to-play version of the Fall Guys. The download size of this game is just 630 megabytes and it has close to 15,000 reviews on Steam and a lot of them are mostly positive. This game has a significantly higher minimum requirements compared to the other games on this list, but it only needs an i3 3rd gen, 6 gigs of RAM and a GTX 660. Next up we have Forward Assault Remix, which is a browser-based first-person shooter game similar to the Counter-Strike series. The game has a loading size of 220 megabytes, but you don't need to actually download these games. You can basically play this game on your browser without downloading. The graphics are very impressive for a browser game, and this is pretty much the best looking browser game that I have seen so far. The weapons and the maps are similar to the Counter-Strike series, and you will find most of the popular game modes like Team Deathmatch, Bomb Defusal mode and Gun game. It is extremely fun to play and I highly recommend it. Next up we have Goose Duck, which is extremely similar to the highly popular multiplayer game Among Us, but the game comes up with two major features, which is free to play and it has voice chat, which makes the game more and more fun. The game has over 7,000 reviews on Steam and most of them are very positive. And as of system requirement wise, you only need a Core 2 Duo CPU, 2 GB of RAM and integrated graphics. Next up we have a very popular survival game on Steam, which is MUCK, developed by our favorite YouTuber Danny. This game is actually one of my personal favorite and I highly recommend you guys to play with some friends. The game has over 116,000 reviews on Steam, most of them are very positive. And if you have a dual core PC with 2 GB of RAM and integrated graphics, you have no issues running this game. The next game on this list is TAPG, also known as Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, which is a free-to-play battle royale game. The concept is pretty similar to the PUBG, but the graphic style and the physics are very different. And the game has over 90 weapons to choose from, which is insane. Yes, the game has a little bit higher minimum requirements compared to the other games, but the download size is only 800 megabytes. The game has over 69,000 reviews on Steam and most of them are very positive. Next up we have Crad Game, another awesome game developed by Danny. Crad Game is a first-person multiplayer game where players have to go through several mini-games in order to be the winner. The game is definitely inspired by a highly popular Korean Netflix series Squid Game, and I personally think this game is the most fun game in this list. The game has over 133,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them are very positive. The download size is only 150 megabytes, and you only need an i3 CPU, 2GB of RAM, and Intel HD 520 graphics. Next up, we have Brawlhalla, an awesome platformer fighter game that can play with up to 8 players. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of these type of fighter games, but the game has over 277,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them are very positive. It's an extremely popular game with casual, rank mode, and even esport aspect. The download size is around 750 megabytes, and you only need a PC with 2GB of RAM to play this game. Next up, we have a game that I played a lot back in the day, which is WARMODE. It's a free-to-play first-person shooter game which was released back in 2019, and the movement and the shooting mechanics are extremely similar to the Counter-Strike. Overall, the game has a mixed reviews on Steam with almost 17,000 reviews. The download size is just 630 megabytes, and you need an i3 CPU, 4GB of RAM, and GTX 650 Ti to play this game. Next up, we have the highly popular Crunker, which is a free-to-play browser-based first-person shooter game with extremely fun movement mechanics and gunplay. The game started as a browser game. You can still play this on browser, but it's also available now on Steam. The game has over 16,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them are very positive. The download size is just 75 megabytes, so why not download and give it a try if you haven't already. So at number 1, we have POLYGON, which is a free-to-play large-scale tactical first-person shooter game with Polygon-style graphics and extremely satisfying gunplay. It's definitely one of my favorite games on this list, and I covered this game multiple times in my channel before. The game has recently added the squads into the game, which let you team up with your friends easily. The game has mostly positive reviews on Steam with almost 13,000 reviews. The download size is just 800 megabytes, and it's definitely worth checking out. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this video helpful with anyone who's looking for fun multiplayer games with small download sizes. If you like this video, please make sure to drop a like, and I catch you guys in my next video. Stay safe.